Jojo Siwa might be young, but she's gone through a lot of things that most people experience when they get to adulthood, from praise and love to ridicule and hate. Jojo has seen it all. Most of the things she's experienced shaped her to be the person she is, and others might have weighed her down. Riveted has compiled a list of things that fans thought would be the end of Jojo Siwa, but she came back stronger. Super Bowl fail. It's every artist's dream to perform at the Super Bowl, and some do live to actualize this dream. Apart from getting the opportunity to perform in several high-profile gigs, Jojo managed to perform during the Super Bowl at a very young age. She was excited, as every other teenager would have been, and had to make sure everything was perfect. These preparations included the kind of dress she would wear to her one-of-a-kind show. For her performance, Jojo chose a shirt but thought it was too long and asked her stylist to cut it. So the stylist cut the shirt, but it became too short, and Jojo did not notice until she was on stage. During the performance, the shirt pulled up in front of thousands of Super Bowl fans. And oh, that was one of the most embarrassing moments in her life. Jojo's first kiss. Well, the first kiss for the former Dance Mom star didn't happen like she had planned it would, and this is how it went all wrong. Jojo wanted to have her first kiss on her 13th birthday, and she even spotted the perfect candidate for the kiss. Friends helped her to set everything up, and she was ready to make a move. However, the guy she was supposed to kiss refused to grant her wish. Jojo was pretty embarrassed. We have no idea why the boy refused to kiss Jojo, but he probably didn't like her in that way. Now that she's older, she regrets making that move and doesn't even know why she planned it. Would you have granted Jojo Siwa's wish? Let us know in the comment section below. Sing-along fail. Jojo's not only a dancer, but a singer as well. In fact, some of her hits have ranked in several charts, and her music is very popular among kids her age and below. Nickelodeon also spotted her, and she was one of the lucky kids to be signed under Nickelodeon, guaranteeing her music production and tours. Well, for most artists, embarrassing moments happen on stage, and Jojo Siwa is not an exception. At one time, she was performing on stage and did what most musicians do, hold out the microphone to the crowd for them to sing along. Apparently, almost no one sang along to her song, and it was so embarrassing. That moment made rounds on TikTok, and many users used that embarrassing moment on their videos. We are not sure whether there was something wrong with the sound at that moment or the crowd simply did not know her song. We know, however, that it was very embarrassing. Jojo fell on stage. Falling on stage is one, if not the most embarrassing things to happen to performers, and Jojo Siwa has been a victim. During one of her tours, Jojo was all dressed up and ready to give her fans the best that she got. Unfortunately, that was to be a day she would look back later on and bury her head in her hands due to the embarrassment she was to go through. While performing, the outspoken YouTube star rolled around several times before falling on her knees. Catching her breath, she shouted, "Safe!" before laughing with the crowd and telling them, "Oh, I can't wait to see the videos of that fall on the internet." She ended up with a little burn from the stage, and her knee was swollen with a bruise. Jojo posted a YouTube video of the moment and then spoke candidly about how her mom reminded her she was okay and it was her pride that was bruised. The accident that never was. Content creators on YouTube would do almost anything to get views, including having the most outrageous clickbaits. Jojo Siwa already has millions of subscribers, but she still uses clickbaits to get more views on her channel. However, one particular clickbait didn't go as she expected. Jojo and her brother made a video saying that their dad was hit by a bus and he was in critical condition, and they made that the clickbait of the video. As the video progressed, they revealed that it was all just a lie and that the dad was in perfect condition. Pretty sick. Fans reacted to the video and called them out for making such a joke about their dad. Many fans were offended by the prank, particularly some people who had actually lost people in car accidents. She was so embarrassed and made an apology video, then she took down the original video. The saddest part about the situation was that their parents allowed them to publish the video. Honestly, we never thought she'd ever come back from that one, but she did. The makeup fiasco. Jojo Siwa has made a name for herself with merchandise, and among the things she sells is makeup, and she was glad when she landed a deal with Claire's to sell her makeup. However, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration said her makeup kit sold there was dangerous. Claire's announced it was voluntarily recalling the Jojo Siwa makeup set because the U.S. Food and Drug Administration issued a warning saying it tested positive for asbestos. The kit contained eyeshadow, 2 lip glosses, and nail polish, and was geared toward young girls and teens. Of course, the situation was very embarrassing for Jojo, and it took her a week to respond. In a post, she said, "Recently, it's been brought to my attention that there's been a problem with one of my products in Claire's stores. I just want to let everyone know that no matter what, safety is mine and Nickelodeon's #1 priority in everything, in every product and everything out there." Jojo went on to note that they were working hard to make sure that the makeup set was off the shelves entirely, and that anyone who had purchased the product would be issued a refund, regardless of whether or not the set was opened or used. Dating life. Jojo Siwa's partnership with Nickelodeon resulted in a number of opportunities for her, including a merchandising deal and a television show. However, as much as she is accomplished professionally, her fans seem to be more interested in her personal life. Around June of this year, there was speculation that Elliot Brown was her boyfriend, which she denied. Then she sparked dating rumors with Mark Bontempo in August. Jojo and Mark went public with their relationship through TikTok, where they received a lot of support from fans. The relationship didn't last long, as they called it quits a few months later. To most of her fans, the news about their breakup was not taken lightly, and fans began throwing shade at her ex-boyfriend. Jojo defended Bontempo, and people thought that it was because she had not gotten over him. She, however, insisted that she only did that because she didn't like people being bullied. Well, her heart may be broken, but Jojo still came back on top. The Blackface. Jojo Siwa joined the list of YouTubers who have faced allegations of racism after some of her followers said a young actor in her non-stop music was performing in blackface. The video, that is set in a circus, includes dancers dressed up as animals. In the video, a young white girl who happens to be a dancer is seen in a close-up with brown makeup and what appears to be the ears of a monkey. The backlash from fans resulted in the comments being disabled. Later, Jojo set the record straight on Instagram, saying, "We're talking about kids dressing up as circus animals. No one in my video is wearing blackface. It's awful that anyone's mind would even go there. Kids dressing in animal costumes, having their faces painted to look like animals, acting the part. There were zebras, tigers, dogs, clowns, mermaids, everything." I've addressed Black Lives Matter issues previously on my social media. I will say it again for the ones in the back. Black Lives Matter. Today, tomorrow, yesterday, and forever. I'm on the right side of history here. Stop trying to make this about something it isn't. When haters come knocking, Jojo Siwa got famous for dancing and singing online, and like any other celebrity, she attracted both haters and admirers. In an interview with Sky, Jojo admitted that sometimes she just breaks down and cries for almost 3 hours because of the hate that's directed towards her. The abuse she has suffered sometimes becomes too personal, and it affects her a great deal. This includes comments about her hairline and insults describing her as a baby, giant toddler, fat, and some unprintable abuse. Jojo says she tries to respond with comedy, but it gets out of hand when these people drive by her house and shout out mean things. She almost considered quitting, but she says that as a person, she always tries to be nice and understands that she can never make everyone happy. The Halloween costume. Tana shared a photo of a costume to Twitter on Halloween, which showed her in a pink bra and thong, blue tutu, and Jojo's signature hair ribbons. She captioned the post, "Ho Siwa," and tagged Jojo's account. Fans immediately called into question the appropriateness of the outfit, given the fact that Jojo was only 15, saying that Tana sexualized a minor. The rage was magnified when Jake Paul posted his costume, dressed as Jojo, but he managed to be more respectful than Tana, even though he's the one full of controversies. The post gained even more attention when influencer Shane Dawson retweeted it to his 7 million followers. Tana once again took to Twitter to respond to the backlash, claiming that she never meant to sexualize Jojo in any way. Tana said Jojo encouraged her to do it, which again isn't really acceptable, coming from someone who is an adult with extreme influence. As much as Jojo is a friend to Tana, which is also weird, that moment was very embarrassing to both of them. Scary makeover. Change can be a real nightmare if what one is getting rid of is something that most people identify them with. Jojo Siwa is a household name and a star who is known for her signature hair bow and a side ponytail. So it's not surprising when she admitted that she was terrified when she filmed a makeover segment with James Charles, a makeup artist guru and a YouTuber. She's always been praised by many of her fans for her content and the sparkly, youthful image that has earned her a massive following to younger kids. Jojo has also received a lot of criticism from her peers for her dressing and her looks, her affinity for bright-colored clothes, and a never-ending sparkle has her critics getting sleepless nights. But when she tries to wear something a bit more subdued, she's accused of trying to be too mature. This explains why she was terrified while filming the makeover segment with Charles. In an interview with E's Daily Pop, Jojo said that she does not like looking different, eating different, or doing anything different from what she is used to. Many fans loved how she looked after the makeover, and some even wanted her to adopt that look. She's not sure what she'll do about it, but she still insists that her sparkling image is what made her a darling to many kids, and that's what she feels she should stick to. Whatever the case, we hope that what she chooses does not affect who she is and what she is to many kids who look up to her all over the world. Well, that's it for today. What do you think about Jojo Siwa? What moment made you think, oh my, there's no way she's coming back after this one? We upload new and exciting videos daily, so don't forget to tune in tomorrow. This has been Riveted.